ready for painting in about 2 days or a day. So if you have them and they're
We're right on time, man.
oh yeah, y'all are right on time. So we're gonna come over there and pick them up, and we should have this thing painted here soon then.
Awesome. Good deal. We'll look forward to seeing you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Steve.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Heck yeah, finally they are in. Now we can trim all the parts out, the hood, the fenders, and just throw everything back together and just paint it, dude. So we finally got a call from the dealership today that both of our fenders are in, and that is the 2 main parts that are holding us back from painting this car. And man, they called right on time. So let's head to the dealership, pick them up, and start trimming parts out. Here at the dealership, and they finally got the ZL1 in the showroom. Man, she's a beast.
Beauty.
She's a beast.
She's a beauty. Let me go ahead and have a seat in her.
Test her out.
I love that. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful weave. I mean, we pretty much got the same exact vehicle here.
Oh yeah.
I love the taillights. Actually, they look pretty dang sick. Look at that.
Yeah, they're all right. You know,
Everything's smoked out. You just don't like how it's round?
Yeah, I just don't like how they're rounded this year.
Oh, the spoiler's a little bit different, is it? Or is it the same?
Same thing.
Got the same Recaro seats in it.
It's the
Same exact interior.
There ain't nothing different.
Yeah, the interior stayed the same.
Let's pop that hood and check it out.
Same exact ZL1. We could take a little bit of reference from this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take pictures.
Take a couple, yeah, exactly.
Putting it together.
All right, so we just got both of our fenders. We put them inside this time. As you can see, we're not gonna risk it. They're both in great condition, so I think we're ready to go. I guess we'll catch you guys back at the house.
Peace.
Peace. The fenders are in, safe and sound. They good?
Oh yeah, they're good.
I'm gonna pull both of them out and get right to work. All right, pull her out.
So we are back at the house with our new fenders, undamaged in perfect condition. But before we can jump on that to trim that out, we're gonna go ahead and throw the rear trunk lid back on, sand it, and then sand the roof. And we also noticed there is a little bit of damage right here, like a little bit of dent.
Let me see if I can get
also
that.
right here.
Yeah, you can kind of see it's a little bit wavy there.
Yeah, we might have to fix that. If we cannot fix it underneath, pop it out, but we might have to throw some body filler on that and just
Take
do
care
it
of
right,
it.
you know,
Yep.
take care of it before we paint it, because we are going with a black roof, and with black, you're gonna be able to see all that. So we're gonna jump on all this and finish sanding. All right, so the trunk lid is on. We're gonna go ahead and move to the evap system because we're gonna need to drop the car and roll it around, drive it around. So we might as well go ahead and install that while it's on the lift. So it should be pretty simple.
I don't see how it honestly runs without it. What is it? I don't even know.
It's pretty good. It's just
Yeah.
the engine light cut on afterwards. So.
What is it? I don't even know what an evap does, honestly. That's something I'm gonna ask you guys. Let us know what an evap does in the comment section down below. It's just pretty interesting to me. Let's go ahead and install it and drop the car. All right, so now that the car is dropped down, I'm gonna go ahead and strip this whole entire trunk area, take that spoiler off, this third brake light, and also this emblem. That way I can go ahead and wet sand it. All right, so that was a little bit tough. We had to put the heat gun to it, and that took it right off. See, there's a clip on both ends here, and there's 6 bolts, so that's good. Now I'm ready to sand after I take this and that off. All right, so the whole trunk is pretty much all disassembled. I went ahead and removed all the glue that I could with some lacquer thinner. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish wet sanding it, and then we're gonna move on probably to the roof and start wet sanding that.
Yeah.
Or actually there's still some damages that we gotta repair there.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna probably repair them, remove this first, you know, do all the easy stuff, and then we're gonna go ahead and start repairing the damages while he's gonna go across, finishing up all the edges that we need to sand.
Yep.
Everything that you see that's shiny right here, we're gonna have to finish everything off, and then guys, man,
we're going to the paint booth,
we're going to the paint booth here real
It's gonna be awesome. The trunk lid is fully sanded now with a 600 grit, wet sanded that is. Looks good, nice and matte. Now we're gonna move on to this antenna, actually try to remove it. That way we could work on the little damages that are on the roof. So I wonder how that's gonna come off. You think it should just be from underneath?
It should be pretty easy. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off and get in there.
To get a little bit better access, we're actually gonna go in through this rear window.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it back up there whenever we're sanding so no water gets in the inside.
What the heck is a chicken doing in here? Look at that sucker, man. Get on out of here. I don't even know whose chickens those are. Got a dang chicken walking in the shop. Gonna try to take a poop. All right, you go ahead and pop it off. The shark fin is coming off.
There's actually another clip. Just pull it in through side.
Nice.
Yep, that's it. I think it's for GPS and all that good stuff, you know, runs off of that.
Now, if we're gonna be painting the roof black, wouldn't we want to paint this black
Yep,
also?
This is gonna go black as well. We're gonna have to sand it down and spray it.
Are we gonna spray it with it on the car or with it off? Probably off, just to make it.
Yeah, probably off for sure because there's that little rubber seal right here.
Yep, it's got to be done right. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump onto this roof here. Not literally jump on it, but there's a little ding there, I guess from the impact.
Yeah, for sure.
That it, you know, it kind of went this way. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. Is there any way to access it from under there? All right, so it appears that there's no way to actually get under there and pop it out or do like any PDR.
Yeah,
So
it's a really flimsy roof, so it's just gonna be really hard to use a paintless dent remover because then if you use that little tool that it comes with, it's just gonna push the other sides down. As you can see, it's pretty flimsy, so we're just gonna have to go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way, a little bit of Bondo. As you can see, the 3 dents, they're starting to appear when you start sanding. 1, 2, 3.
all right, so all of the body work on the roof is pretty much done. All we gotta do is primer it. Well, we're gonna go ahead and pull out the hood, and I'm gonna go ahead and start scuffing on the underneath of it, the bottom area of it right here. And that way we can paint it, and it'll be ready for the paint booth after this. Dang, that thing is lightweight, ain't it?
Yep, not heavy at all.
Dude, that's gonna be so sick once we put that carbon fiber piece in it. All right, so while he's doing some final touches on the roof, I'm gonna go ahead and scuff the entire bottom of this hood. That way we can spray it in today. Along with the fenders, I'll probably move on to the fenders next. That way we can paint the insides of them, and then we could throw it onto the car. All right, so now that I got this whole entire hood scuffed down, he also went ahead and prepped this whole area. We got the car completely wrapped up and it is pretty much ready for primer.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mix it and then shoot it. All right, so it's all primed in. We're gonna go ahead and unwrap it and take it outside and get the parts ready for paint.
Oh yeah, man, that bodywork turned out smooth, man.
Smooth.
Pretty dang smooth. Never bondoed a roof before, so we'll see how it turns out.
Oh, that's
I mean,
neat.
there's no question about it.
I did it.
There's no question about it. As long as you use the right sandpaper, you'll be good. All right, so we are bringing out the fenders. Let's see, man. They are in good condition. We already checked them out at the dealership.
Oh yeah, they're perfect.
Perfect, man. Perfect. So all we got to scuff is all the edges, right, and that's what we're gonna paint. Yeah, yep. Very minimal area, I guess. Very small area.
We're just gonna scuff that real quick. This is the main area, so we're gonna paint this really good, and then all these edges really good, and throw some clear coat and put them on the car, and then we're gonna sand this when we're ready to paint the whole entire car.
All right, so we got everything scuffed. The next step is gonna be to wax and grease, remove everything. Then we're gonna probably throw a piece of tarp right here, turn that fan on, and then get ready to spray. And I think we'll be good to throw this stuff back on in the morning, and then we'll go from there. Then we also got these 2 hinges that we do gotta paint. Those are for the hood, right?
Yeah, hood hinges right there.
Them suckers are heavy duty, but we are gonna hang them up somehow. And
we're probably gonna hang them up by this ladder, but we're first gonna set up this rack.
Yep.
Set up, block off half the garage so the fan can suck everything up out of there.
So this is what it looks like from this side. Got the tarp up, and we will welcome you to the new paint booth. Now, we already did this one time. Works pretty great with that fan because it is super strong, but we got everything pretty much hung up how it's gonna be painted. All you gotta do is just wax and grease remove it, and we're gonna be able to spray it in, and then we'll catch you guys probably in the morning when we're gonna install all this stuff and then get it prepped for the paint booth. Alrighty. Let's mix up this Blew Me Away paint right here. Very expensive, but we're gonna need a lot more. How much do you think we'll need? Probably about half a gallon, right? To paint the whole entire car. But man, it's such a beautiful color. I think it's honestly better than the one that we seen at the dealership.
Yeah.
That color was like Riverside something. Riverside blue. It was not that metallic-y.
It was not that good looking. It was like a mixture between a baby blue and something else.
No, it was just something weird. It's just more flat.
Yeah.
But that's all right. We got the good colors, and we're about to slick this stuff. Oh, did I just mess up?
You always do that.
Dang, I always do that because I just want to pick that paint up. But I think you got some reference marks here.
Yeah.
My bad, though. I do that every single time. So you really don't want to pick that up because now he can't really see the measurements. But I think he's got it. You gonna help? You gonna help us out, Thomas? Thomas, what do you want to do? Help? You gonna spray?
Thomas the technician.
Thomas the tech.
Go follow him on Instagram. He got an Instagram page.
He's got an Instagram page?
Yep, he made one. He told me last night.
What's it called?
His Instagram is Thomas Hellcat. Thomas _ Hellcat. And Thomas the technician. There's a fake one out there somebody already made. Don't follow that one. Follow the real one.
Follow the real one. What are you waiting for, buddy? You want some food? I think he wants some food, but you got to work first. No, I'm just kidding. We'll give you some food. I'm so excited to get that car painted, man, because we just don't even know what that front end is going to look like. It's just so torn apart right now that we're not even like, we're kind of...
It doesn't even look like a car.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like the car it should look like. So,
yep.
Coming soon, a sick front end on that ZL1.
Oh, yeah.
1LE style front end. See, what just happened there was that little hood right there, or that big hood, ate up all of our paint there. Probably gonna go ahead and mix up the rest. And
yep.
Dang, man, that's $150, that little can right there.
Remember painting the blue Jeep?
Yeah, man, that was
Paid like
expensive,
what,
man.
like $800.
Yeah, $800 just for the paint alone. So that's just something for you guys to keep in mind. If anybody's out there rebuilding something, stay away from the blue cars, man.
Yeah, black cars, cheap paint.
Cheap, yeah. Black is one of the cheapest, I think.
Blue cars.
Then it goes to red. But hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh yeah.
So the paint did go down really smooth. We did have to make a lot of adjustments with the GTI Pro, but we finally figured it out. We do got a new spray gun when we're gonna be spraying the entire car, but as of right now, it's perfect for these trim out pieces. We're gonna go ahead and mix up some clear coat, and then we're gonna slick these parts in.
All right, so we just threw the first coat of clear on everything. Everything looks absolutely good, man. The hood turned out amazing. I love this color. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up just a little bit more clear because I wanna do 2 coats on the bottom of this hood and then we'll be done. 1 coat on all this is perfect. So we're gonna go back into the garage, mix some more clear and finish off this hood.
Second coat of clear is down. It is smooth, man. It just turned out absolutely amazing. Yes, sir, the man right there himself. He slicked it in, but that's not it. We're gonna catch you guys right in the morning and we're gonna start piecing these pieces onto the car. All right, so it is the next day here. The parts are dry. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this part. That way we can start putting this stuff on the Camaro.
That was mesmerizing.
Mesmerizing, man. It's a mess in here, but we're about to clean this all up, take these boxes off. You're gonna throw the hood on, right? And the fenders.
Throw everything that we painted on and then we can start working on the roof, finish that off, and then start sanding the outside of the fenders and hood, and man.
And we got side skirts.
Yeah, side skirts, we gotta sand them as well, and then we'll be ready for paint before you know it.
So the first thing that we're gonna do is swap out the old hood hinges with the new ones. That way we can go ahead and throw on our hood.
I just put a
little bit more clear to it.
I put more clear to it so it'll match the hood, you know, have that nice sleek, like everything underneath I put more clear so it'll be a lot nicer, you know.
Right, it's gonna look good, it's gonna look clean.
It's gonna clean up a lot easier, like engine bays are kind of hard to clean up. This is gonna clean up a lot easier. We can go ahead and put this little rubber piece back on. You know, that's OEM for you guys.
All right, so there goes both of the hood hinges. Now it's time for the hood. All right, so the hood is on, man. Look at that supercharger just peeking through right there. Now we got our old hood here.
I'll swap some things over, some plastic pieces. We're not gonna swap the center section out right now because, you know, we gotta paint it first. But for now, we're gonna swap out like all these little plastics right here and these little things for our little hood struts to open up and stay open. So we're gonna go ahead and swap all that out. We should be good. Then we'll throw the fenders on and the front end will be complete.
All right, so the hood is bolted on. Also got these struts on here. Everything works properly. Now for the fenders.
So both fenders are on. We're right now lining everything up. It's gonna take a few hours, but I got this gap looking perfect. All OEM. We still gotta go around aligning the hood and stuff, but other than that, everything is going together really smoothly. The fenders look good in the hood. Still got a few more things to line up. Dang.
Look at that, man.
Great.
That's OEM fitment right there for you.
Yeah, we still gotta mess around with a few things. The lining up part of the fenders, body lines, is one of the time-consuming, hardest parts about it because you're trying to get it perfect. I don't know how other people do it, but I like it perfect. So it's gonna take some time.
Guys, check that out. Just look at that gap. That is a OEM gap right there. On this side, we do gotta adjust it a little bit. The hood needs to come up.
Just a little bit more adjustments on the fender and the hood, and man, it's gonna be perfect. Then we can start sanding, and then
pretty much it.
Pretty much it. Then we're gonna hit the paint booth, guys.
There's
like two pieces, yeah, front and rear bumper, and then there's two pieces to the side skirt. One piece is gonna get painted black, the other blue. So we're probably gonna go ahead and paint the blue parts first, and then like the next day, go ahead and paint all the black parts. Yep. Or whenever we're painting the roof. I don't know if we'll have enough room in the paint booth.
Yeah, I know, man.
All that, so.
We got a lot of parts to paint. Yeah. We're repainting the whole entire car. It's gonna have a brand new
paint job.
Goon Squad style paint job, because GM paint can be rough at times.
Yep.
We'll admit, but we're gonna try to make it smooth.
We will buff it out.
All right, so all the body gaps are really nice and aligned. Now we're gonna move on to this fuse box. We did mention that there was a bracket that broke during the collision also, so while we got easy access to it, we're gonna go ahead and swap it out with a new one. Of course, we got the battery disconnected, and you gotta be really careful so you don't mess anything up. Make sure you put it back the exact same way you took it off. I guess just a tab broke off. Oh, plenty of tabs broke off. Put that sucker in and be done with it.
Hold that.
All right, so the fuse box bracket is swapped over. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the headlights in and also test fit that front bumper and see how everything fits up. Now it's time for the front bumper, something we've never fitted up on this car yet, so let's see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Look at it, we just unpackaged it. That thing looks sick, man.
Grab that side.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and slap her on there. Should just clip right in or something like that. Man. And it fitted up perfectly.
No, it's still
just a little bit of adjusting, yeah, I could tell there, but look at that, dude. That is just looking so mean right there. All right, guys, so that front end looks absolutely amazing. It fits up perfectly. All the body lines are great. But that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. All we gotta do is sand the whole entire front end, which that should go by pretty quick. We also gotta finish up the roof and then the rear bumper, and also the side skirts. But that is pretty much it. In the next video, we will be painting this 2018 Camaro ZL1. Guys, be sure to turn on your post notifications and watch this ZL1 get completely transformed. Also, guys, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Goon Squad. You get the inside scoop there before YouTube. Be sure to visit goonsquad.com and copy some merch and support your boys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.